I'm getting my feet out.
The single baby bell. Break it, sis. Does anyone want a strawberry?
It's the chewing of the jam.
Hello. So I've been going down a Pinterest rabbit hole on a regular basis. Don't know if it's a certain type of person that gets obsessed with Pinterest things like this, but I have a whole Pinterest board about picnics, picnic aesthetic. What's not to like? Gingham blankets, baguettes. I don't know what it is, something about picnic imagery is just very warm and inviting to me. Very niche aesthetic, I know. And then recently we ended up going on a picnic. But yeah, I was sitting there like, there's no way I'm not gonna paint this. Despite the fact I haven't painted a still life in a long time. I don't think. It's usually animals, isn't it? But yeah, took some photos for reference, decided to paint the gingham blanket. Entirely underestimated the amount of concentration required to paint a gingham blanket, by the way. Did I almost lose my mind because it took ages? Yes, I did. Like, I had to work out the algorithm of a gingham pattern. Painting the gingham pattern was what took the longest for this piece. The rest of it was way more fun. Like, I'm way happier with this piece than any of the other paintings in my previous video. But yeah, upon finishing this, I was like, do I enter a still life era? Like, this was so enjoyable. Like, what makes something a still life piece? Because I love to put an animal, a silly little animal, in every single one of my paintings. Let's do a little bit of research right here and now, what an actual still life has to be in order to be a still life. Late 16th century, blah, 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 blah. The term includes the painting of dead animals, especially game. I think that means dead birds. Commonplace objects, food, flowers, dead animals. Is a dead animal commonplace these days? Okay, so ultimately, if I want this to be a still life era, then any animals need to be dead. I'm not sure how I feel about that, so I'm just gonna leave the animals out for now. I'm gonna stick to the jam. So anyway, I'm gonna do a massive still life next, like a big piece. Let me show you the canvas. This was a painting that I don't like anymore, so I painted over it. Now it's just pink. Another aesthetic I am obsessed with in general is like supermarkets, grocery stores, stacks upon stacks of colourful cereal boxes. Again, a very niche aesthetic to be obsessed with, but So actually I took a photo of a supermarket that I've wanted to paint for like a year and a half. It was back in Greece when I was on holiday there. It's like a fridge full of Greek milk. So I'm gonna paint a fridge full of Greek milk. I'm definitely not gonna be able to finish this in one sitting, so I'm just gonna start today. I am hoping to finish it over the next week because I'm going to Vienna and Prague. So I wanna get it done and out the way before I go on those trips. And yeah.
That's cool.
I'm trying not to be a perfectionist with this one because otherwise it's going to take me about 6 years. With the last painting, I was making the shadows cold and the highlights warm because the light was sun, so the light was warm. If that makes sense. It's early in the morning. Yeah, with this one, obviously it's a refrigerator light, so it's a cooler light. I'm actually gonna try and make the highlights cool and the shadows warm and hope that that looks okay. Probably shouldn't be experimenting on such a vast canvas, but living life on the edge here. Also, this is what I'm currently listening to. So something not so ideal happened. I was editing the end of this video and realised I deleted the remaining footage of the painting accidentally, and I'm not even gonna go into how I deleted it, but I tried to recover it. It's gone, so. Which is frustrating, albeit slightly upsetting. First time I've done that, surprisingly, even though I've been making videos for years. So I'm now gonna try and recall what I was talking about as I was finishing the painting right here, right now. Because I also realized I haven't technically finished it since I haven't painted the last edge. I even hung it on the wall. But yeah, this is it. And this is the edge that is yet to be painted. I ended up using so much more blue than I thought for this painting, which is odd because I thought white was going to be the main color of this since it's milk. It looks so much smaller right now. I've never used so much Prussian blue in a painting. I didn't realize that Himi did normal acrylic. I thought they only did gouache, but they sent me these and they're really good actually. I'm so glad I did the pink background because wherever I've missed paint, the pink shows through and it contrasts so nicely to the Prussian blue. Like here you can see the pink through the milk and it's also so nicely opposed to the green. I feel like the last couple of paintings where I've done a pink undertone hasn't worked so well. So I'm just gonna paint the underneath. Something I actually didn't realize is that painting the edge of a canvas is a controversial move. Like, I saw a whole kind of thread on TikTok about people saying they hate it when people paint the edge of a canvas, which I don't understand because I love looking at the edge of a canvas and seeing the paint spread across it, but that's just me. Also, I'm painting it blue so that it just looks like a continuation of the fridge door. Also this week, before I go to Vienna, I'm sending off the Patreon mail. So if you don't know, I do Patreon and I make postcards every month. For this month's Patreon mail, I made postcards of a bear painting that I did earlier this month. Or was it the end of last month? I can't remember. Let me know what you think of this. I hope you like it. As I said, I don't do still life that often. It's usually animals. But yeah, I'm tempted to do more still life after this since it was so fun. And I hope that you've been well and you're enjoying May so far. And also if you're interested in receiving monthly art postcards, I'll leave my Patreon link in the description. And yeah, peace out.